on my laptop in my office, what did I see? A subject of an email saying Strategic Transformation Initiative, Credit Outsourcing. I thought to myself, another buzzword for more work, as usual. Little did I know that this project is going to change my perspective in my career. It is a big transformation, a big learning experience, and a emotional turmoil as I go through the stages of this project. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, how many of us have gone through change? Everyone. It's said the only constant thing is change. But change in banking, in a credit world, when we say credit process is going to get outsourced, credit is the heart of lending in a bank. It is a leap of faith. It is a project of trust, leadership, teamwork that we're dealing with. No sooner the buzzword started, the grapevine starts faster than you make announcements. No sooner the buzzword started that part of our processes are going to be done offshore, the team started to panic. And panic ran faster than an interest rate hike. There were people who used the buzzword, who were buzzing, am I safe? Are our jobs safe? The other said, how is somebody sitting in India going to know how to deal with our clients? That's when I thought to myself, I need to manage emotions before I manage this project. Credit and banking, like stability, process, and control. Change in a credit environment doesn't go hand in hand. It is very difficult for people to digest it. So what we did is we started holding team circles because the formal announcement was to be made at a later date. We started holding team circles to understand what are the apprehension, to listen more from people. What do they understand of this change? And one senior analyst came to me and told me, ma'am, how are the people offshore going to understand the kind of judgment that we build over years, the business acumen that we have acquired with so many people out here? That hit me because that wasn't resistance, that was pride. Pride, when respected, becomes participation. And then we thought the agenda for outsourcing is different, and the panic that has moved around is not the right thing. We announced to everybody, our business is growing. Our costs cannot grow at the same rate. We need to manage our costs. Therefore, we're not going to make redundancies at this moment, but what we are going to do here is share ownership. We're going to share processes, and that's the reason why we are doing outsourcing. We will not replace people. We will extend their talents. And we started preparing a project plan. This is a very high level, top achievement, top things that we are looking at. It's not very important right now over here, but what we understand is we need to create cost approvals, a project objective. Only credit cannot make the change. We need cross-functional teams making the change. So we need legal, we need compliance. We onboarded a consultant because we're dealing with somebody overseas. The regulations in UAE and the regulations overseas. We need to understand that. We need to make the right contracts, the right vendors, the right people on board, the training, and functioning as coexistent team. This was very important. But we need to start somewhere. So where we started is assessing the status quo. What is our current process? Right, from documentation to approvals to risk rating, sanctions, facility letters, etc. And we asked tough questions. What can we standardize and outsource? and what is it that needs to remain onshore. This, when we decided, we agreed on a project plan and we created a parallel model where the offshore team shadowed with our onshore team and they started working together and learning together. After a few weeks of practice, we asked them to do it themselves. Did they make mistakes? Plenty of them. But what we did is we made learning loops. We started hand-holding them. Every error became a learning experience for everyone. And that's when, after 6 months, when we reviewed this entire project and we handed over the process, we realized our costs improved significantly. They improved by 30%. Our turnaround times improved by 20%. And we really achieved confidence in both teams, where our current team started saying that offshoring is not about losing control. It is about sharing responsibilities. And that's when I realized something profound. Change comes when it is accepted gracefully. When there is resistance, it destroys the culture. Today, when I look back and I don't think about the project plans, the achievements, the weekly meetings, the steering committees, and everything that we had. What I think about is those faces which were panicking, the fearful faces. They faced it, they faced the change, and they became the change at the end of the day. The key learnings from this experience that I had in an outsourcing journey was empathy before efficiency. People need to feel safe before they perform. Clarity before change. They need to really understand. We need to communicate clearly with people. And collaboration before control. Their teams need to work as one team. Teamwork is very important. Therefore, friends, in life or in banking, credit is built on trust, and so is transformation. Over to you, Toastmaster.